Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the LSU Tigers against the Miami Hurricanes. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job. Team. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I've always felt like it's very demoralizing early in the game. The first third down, the defense wants to get off the field, and you can convert as an offense just handing the football off. The defense starts looking around at each other like, oh boy, this could be a long day.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the pressure's on. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Wide open downfield.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down in particular.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. He could go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return and the athleticism from this secondary.
Returner looking to make a play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Hand off to the right side. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Give it to the back again. Going absolutely. The loss of the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. To throw, it's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Sees an opening. And the ball to the ground. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the #1 thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Canes beginning to crank up the tempo a bit.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job. He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down, that's a catch, and that's a first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Inside, that's a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
What a demoralizing conversion for this defense. They set them up. There's third and long. They're in long-range field goal position, and yet you let them off the hook.
Touchdown, Miami, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief tool. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself,
on the move. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys are just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Here comes the rush. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback, recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, LSU. Barrels into the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. He goes out of bounds, but moves the ball near the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the 2nd half and try to sustain this momentum.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. He's got some space. Look out. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Levitt. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Big guys up front, line up, it's 1st down. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And so the 1st half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. And the Canes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Drop over the middle. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man,
looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I agree. He should have caught that ball, but boy, I give a lot of credit to that coverage. On 4th down, he just did not quit, and he made it a much more difficult catch than it originally looked like it was going to be. Now it's a 4th down stop and a huge momentum swing for this defense. They put their offense right back on the field. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's buried. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's buried. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's second down. So that's the end of the third quarter, and this game is still deadlocked. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. To the air, it's Levitt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
These are the situations you dream of as a kid. You grow up as a quarterback, you want to play your best football when it matters most. And guess what? It doesn't matter any more than the national championship game. That is a beautiful throw, and he shows up when he dreamed of showing up. What a feeling this must be.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after the interception, but a flag on the field, and this is going to be defensive pass interference to wipe away the turnover. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Looking for a gap, it's Fletcher. Open field ahead. Legs still churning, won't go down. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination. The Canes go back on top.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Running with purpose. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
A mistake like that, Chris, can be devastating, and now he's got to go right back onto the field, this time with a deficit. It's a tie ball game, I understand. You're trying to get that ball down the field, be aggressive, get into field goal range, and now you've got to have that short memory that every quality quarterback has. Can you go out there and deliver after a big mistake?
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Just one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Using his legs, it's Durham. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. He did not get the fourth down yardage. They come up short on the biggest snap of the season with everything on the line. And, Joel, how about the stop of this defense in a huge moment?
The play of the season when their best was needed. What a remarkable job up front. This entire defense right where they needed to be. That is excellent execution. Now 1 first down, and you can win a national championship. This game is not over, Chris. Still need to get a first down. There's still time left on the clock. What a massive series right here.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the final timeout called by the Tigers. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance. Comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. The Canes enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win this game. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. This might be for the ball game. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks into the open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make him pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Well, they're not showing onside kick here. Surprising. No timeouts left, trailing in the final couple minutes. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Looking to throw for the first down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. On the run, he'll let it go. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an enormous